Hello friends. So today we will learn the most important CLI commands for Fortigate to troubleshoot. So today we will not do any configuration. Today we will get to know about the basic command and which is important we need to know during the troubleshoot. Okay, so for that one we will go like we will use our CLI interface. We will log in on here and we will run the commands. Okay, and we will get to we will check the outputs. Okay, for that we will to check the interface we will run the command show system and interface. If we will put question mark, it will show the interface status. So this command is very useful when we are doing troubleshoot. So here you can see the that mode of that interface, and you can see the IP addresses which is assigned subnet mask and what is the state of that interface and whether it is physical and logical. You can see that one. If we will put enter, so it will show you the configuration of that interfaces. If we want to get any specific interface configuration, we can put that one, and so we can check the configuration and then a specific one. Okay, second second one we will check for this one is a show system interface. Okay, then second, which how we will check for how to check the HA status in FortiGate. So if you are on the FortiGate and if you want to know the HA status, for that the command is get system HA status. Okay, so as of now here we are not running HA, but if in your environment if it is running, it will show the HA status like primary, secondary, and active all. It will show here. Okay, here you can see the hardware model as well and mode of that FortiGate. Everything it will visible here. Uptime of that cluster, everything will visible here. Okay, so that is also useful command if you are logging on the FortiGate CLI and you want to know. So you can use that command. Okay, so this command is get system HA status. Okay, then third one is how to check routing table in FortiGate firewall CLI. Okay, to checking the FortiGate routing table, we have to put get router info routing table all. Okay, so if we will put this command, it will show whole routing table for this one. So it is very useful for troubleshoot. Okay, if we want to usually we get the huge routing information and we want to specific one, so we can put any that whatever we want, like OSPF route. If we want that, we can put a route. We want that, we can put BGP route. We want that, we can put. If we will put OSPF, it will show the specific one. Okay, so that is also very useful command that we can use for troubleshoot. Okay, the command is get a router info routing table. Okay, all. Third command is how to check the OSPF neighbor in FortiGate using CLI. So for that we will run get router info OSPF neighbor. Okay, so here you can see we have two neighbor. So this is also useful, one of useful command which we will run during the troubleshoot if we want to know the status of our OSPF neighbor. So the command is get router info OSPF neighbor. Okay, same way if we want to check any other thing in OSPF like database anything, that we can also run. If we want to know the interface, that we can put just interface, it will show what are the interface is running OSPF. Same way, if we want to know anything related to OSPF, that we can check here. Neighbor interface route, in how to check BGP neighbor in Fortigate firewall. So for that we will run get router info BGP summary. So as of now we are not running uh, any BGP, so that's why it is not visible. If you are running BGP, it will show that configuration. Okay, so that is also one useful command that we can run. Second, the third sixth one is how to check connection table in Fortigate firewall CLI. So that one we will run here. We can use diagnose, system, session, and list. Okay, so it will show if, like all the list here. Okay, so if you want to put any filter, that you can do the filter. So this one is also one of that useful command. Then if we want to know about the specific connection, so we can put get system session, get system session list. So it will show the specific one. So if you want to, like if you are running you are in troubleshoot and you want to get to know whether like traffic is passing, you can check the session table. So here you can get to know. So like if we have iOS here, suppose okay, from here I will try to initiate connection, like we will do telnet 10.10.10.10, and it will like, so I did telnet to WAN router. So if we want to check that this connection, if we will put that same command, here we can see that session, it will visible here. So this is our LAN router, and it is initiating connection 23 telnet on for this IP. Okay, so this is also one of that useful command. And next command, let me put this one for you. Okay, here. So next command, how to check the policy in FortiGate using CLI. So for that we will run a get policy, get firewall policy, or we can run show firewall policy. Okay, so here it will show all the policy. If we want to know the specific policy configuration, we can put 4, so it will show only a specific one. So like we have this policy configured on the firewall. Okay, so this is also one of that useful command which we can use during the troubleshoot. Okay, and next command is how to check NAT in Fortigate firewall CLI. So for that one, we can run command uh, get system session list. Okay, so this is useful command. Here you can check the source NAT and destination NAT. So if any source and destination is happening, that it will show here. Okay, so here as of now we are not doing any SNAT, that we will do in our next, like in upcoming lectures, so that we can check. Okay, Next, how to ping the fire how to ping in FortiGate firewall CLI. So for if you are on FortiGate and if you want to ping any IP, so for that you have to put execute ping, and if that IP what you want to ping. Okay, so it is very useful command, and control C you can put to break that one. Okay, if you want to like put any ping option, that also you can put. So there is any option like you want to repeat count and source IP or timeout, that everything you can use from here. You have to put that execute command and options. Okay, so this is used for ping. uh, Next command is how to do trace route. So for that one, we use execute trace route, execute trace route, execute trace route, and like we will put google.com, so it will do that one, google.com. So if you will say it, like same way you can do the trace for one. If you want to cut that one, you can just put control C. Okay, so this is also one of that useful command. Okay, that we will put here. Okay, next, how to check time on in FortiGate firewall CLI. So for checking the time, you have to put execute time, so it will show you that exact time on the firewall. So this is also very helpful when you are doing troubleshoot and you want to know the log, you want to like compare the log with the time, so it is very useful command. Okay, and last one command that we use, that is used for how to check event log in the FortiGate firewall CLIs. Okay, so that like we use execute log display, so it will show all the log. Okay, so if we want any specific log, that also we can do. We have to put execute log and filter source IP, filter field, we have to put field, then source IP field, and then src IP, then we need to put that, so log filter field, and then source IP 20.20.20.20 if we are getting. Okay, so this way it will like filter that log, and then we have to put, so the same command again, so it will only show that output which is having this IP, source IP. Okay, so if we want to clear that filter, for that execute log filter uh, filter clear command we will run. Okay, so it will clear the log. So once it is done, then if we will put again this, so it will not use that filter one. Okay, so that's all. Like we have uh, 12 command we have run, so and we get to know this one. So these are the basic command that we need to know, and that is very useful while the troubleshooting. Okay, I will create another lecture as well on that